everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would film a little thrift charity shop haul and show you a collection of some of the things that I've grabbed in the past few weeks. Now if you watch my last vlog, you'll know that I visited Lulu's Vintage Fair in Bristol a couple of weekends ago. Now this was amazing. It's the first time I'd ever been to a Lulu's fair before and it definitely lived up to expectation. If you are a vintage bod yourself, then you will have definitely heard of Lulu's. I can't believe I'm this late in jumping on the bandwagon, but nevertheless it was an amazing opportunity to grab some vintage finds. Now if you like them on Facebook, you'll know that sometimes they tend to do little competitions, and all they ask you to do is share the post advertising the fair and also just post a little comment as well. Now I did this because it took me like literally 2 minutes, not thinking anything of it, but gotta be in it to win it. And miraculously, I get home from work on the Friday evening and find out that I've won! Which was amazing, like I literally didn't even look at what the prize was. I just entered randomly and I won. Yes! So upon further inspection, I went back to the post and found out that I won £50 in Lulu's vouchers to spend at the fair, which is a lot of money in terms of vintage. I also got free tea and cake, and free entry for me and 3 friends. I didn't have 3 friends, it was just Emilio and me, but we got free entry. It was only £3 anyway, but it was good. It was good. So I found some amazing little pieces there, so I'm going to share those with you today, as well as a few little pieces that I've snagged from charity shops recently. I love charity shopping. If I'm not at home, the best next place you'll find me is in an Oxfam. I'll start off with the pieces that I bought from Lulu's. Now, with my £50 voucher, it sounds a lot of money, but in terms of vintage, sometimes it doesn't go that far, although I'm more than happy with the pieces that I managed to find with that voucher. Now, I only managed to find 2 items for myself, and obviously, I felt like I had to share my voucher with my boyfriend because otherwise it's just a bit mean, isn't it, really? So I got 2 items and Emilio got 1. I mean, it was me who won the competition, so sorry. My first item that I bought was this vintage tea dress. Now it's going to be hard for me to show you, but I'll probably add a little still bit up against the wall. It's a gorgeous red print with some amazing little floral designs on it. This was £10 and I couldn't believe it when the lady told me. I'm pretty sure it's from the 50s, she said. It has this amazing full skirt with a slip underneath. It looks quite big, but when it's vintage I'd much rather go bigger and then get it taken in, because you can always take away fabric but you can't add it back in. So I need to try that on and have a look at that. It's got these amazing little button details down the front with this really nice fold collar. And it's also got a comfortable zip down the back, so it's just practical. It's got little sleeves in it, which is also why I like it. I mean, summer in the UK here at the moment isn't really summer, so it can still be a little bit nippy. So I like the fact that it's got little sleeves on it. I really like the neckline and obviously the classic tea dress shape. It looks like it should have come with a belt because it's got these little belt loops here. Obviously with vintage, the older it gets, the more pieces can go missing, but I don't really mind because I can just add my own belt. That'll probably make it a bit more flattering around the waist as well. So I'm really chuffed with this one. Like I said, £10, so that takes our £50 voucher down to £40 left to spend. So I got this for free, which was amazing because I've wanted a tea dress for quite a while, like an authentic one. I've got quite a few from Collective, Lindy Bop. I have loads of reproduction vintage tea dresses, but I was really on the lookout for a nice authentic one because obviously with vintage the sizes tend to be very, very small, and although I wish I could fit into a size 6, I can't. So this is nice because it's for the more curvy figure, which I like. So that was a good way to kick off my trip. I found that one straight away and grabbed it and ran. The next and final item that I bought from Lulu's Vintage Fair is my favourite out of the whole haul. I've always been looking at this item and things similar to this item, and I've really always wanted one, but until I saw this one, I never knew how much I needed it in my life. This is, as you will probably recognise, a basket bag. Now I have spotted these and always kind of wondered whether I could pull them off. They are a little bit out there and they are not your usual Michael Kors, but that is why I love it. The shape I love. It's a brilliant size, it's not too small, I can fit all of my things in, and the leather detailing is something that made me buy it really. It's got really, really nice details. It's got these little gold clasps and the gold detailing there, these amazing handles which they show wear, but I mean I'm not even sure how old this thing is, so it's looking pretty good for its age. Also on the bottom there's these little studded feet, which I love as well because it stands really nicely. The inside is a little bit worn, but it's still got all of its original lining in, as well as a little zip section in the middle. And I always see loads of reproduction basket bags all the time on Collective and other vintage stores online, but this one is authentic and I love it so much. I have had a few funny stares when I take it out, and when I brought this home my dad did ask me why I'd purchased a picnic basket. Thanks, Dad. But regardless of what he says, I love it so much, and it's a really unique statement to add to any summer outfit, and it will be travelling with me everywhere I go. So that was a good one. And that, I forgot to mention, was £30. I paid 10 of it out of my own money. So overall, so far, I had spent £30 of my £50 voucher. I had £20 left, and although I definitely could have found a use to spend that, I thought I better share. Sharing is caring. So Emilio spotted a rusty old lamp. I mean, personally, I don't see the appeal, but okay. And this lamp was £30? A bit more? Anyway, the guy on the store was an electrician, and he had said he'd rewired all of these retro sort of lamp fittings from the 1950s and before that to fit a modern LED bulb. To be fair to him, he had been on the hunt for a nice little lamp to go in his new university house, and we'd kind of looked everywhere and they'd all been really expensive, like £80 and above. So bearing in mind this one was a little bit cheaper, I'm not really sure how much it was, I think it could have been £30 or £40. Oh my god, that's so weird, he's calling me right now, what the hell? Hey! It was so weird, I just started talking about you and then you called me. Back to it. So after that we went to a little street market called St Nicholas Market. You might be familiar with it, I'm not sure. And I found something that I just loved. Are you joking me? Hello? No, I don't want to buy double glazing. So we went to this little market and I found this. Now if you know me, you'll know that I love the period of the 18th century, and when I saw this 18th century lady, I couldn't release her back into the wild. What? £4, it was beautiful and I love it dearly. The rest of the pieces I have to show you are from charity shops. Now I never usually find sort of clothing items at charity shops because the sizing is just quite hard. But this time I did find some clothing pieces that I liked, so I will show you those now. The first is this little sort of sheer vintagey shirt. I got this from an Oxfam, I think, and I'm not sure when I'm going to wear it. I just like the fact that it's got this really cute little embroidery on the front here. I thought it might be nice for a night out, sort of over like a little corsety basque thing, I'm not sure. But if I pair it with the right outfit, I'm sure I can make it work a little bit. The last clothing item I grabbed was from the British Heart Foundation, I think. And this is just a little velvet crop top. And this is really, really pretty. This is originally Wallace, and it's got a really nice shape to it. I really like the sort of deep neckline, and it's got these two spaghetti straps here. The thing I liked about it is the fact that it's cropped, so it would look really nice with some high-waisted jeans for a night out or something. I love velvet so much, so obviously that was a winner with me. It's got some little sparkly details on it. I'm not sure how I feel about those, but I'll make it work. I'll try. That's it for clothes, but in terms of items, I grabbed this little silver tray. Now this is really cute, and on the box it displayed it with little chocolates inside, so I think maybe this was sort of used as a little chocolate holder. Good use of words, Ellie. But I saw the perfect opportunity to use this as a little jewellery tray. So I thought this was really, really cute to pop on top of my jewellery box. Has all of my little bits and bobs in. And I like the design. It's got some really nice engraving there. Cute little detailing around the edge. And my favourite little part is that it's got this little handle on it, which is so cute. I don't know when I will use this. to hold things in. But it's so sweet, I just love the handle. And this was £2. Hey, big spender! And last but definitely not least are these beautiful little tin plates. Now, we visited a tiny little vintage shop around where I live. It was on an industrial estate and we didn't think much of it, but when it said retro and vintage, we obviously had to go and have a look at it. And these little things were being sold as a pair, and they're just so sweet. And Emilio's mom bought these for me because she could see that I had my eye on them, which was so lovely of her. This first one, it's got like a Renaissance painting on the front. They are made of tin, so they're really, really lightweight. And when I saw them and I felt the material, I have no intention of eating off of them, but I have every intention to pop them on my wall. You can see behind me, I have like a little collage wall of where I pop like postcards and posters and everything of all things that inspire me and I love. So I love these and I love the design of these. So that's the first one with a little red around the outside. And the second one is in slightly poorer condition with like orange around the outside, but still nevertheless gorgeous. A beautiful, another little Renaissance print on the front. Oh, they've got names on the back. Ooh, this one's called the Shepherdess, made in England. Oh, what's the other one? This one's called Melody. Oh my god, that's so cute. I made a little list to make sure that I didn't miss anything out, and I don't think I have. Yay! So there we have all of my little thrift and vintage items that I have accumulated over the past few weeks. Something tells me that this is going to be a regular video, probably a monthly thing. If you did like this video, then please hit the thumbs up and click on the little subscribe button there if you haven't already. I'd love to have you guys branch into a bigger community of vintage freaks like I am. That's it for today. I do hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!